Hi, welcome to your video on multiplying powers with the same base. It is important to note that we are dealing with numbers that do have the same base because the rules that apply are different if they don't have the same base. So please just make that distinction. They have to have the same base, and you will be able to correctly multiply those powers. So let's get started. First thing we need to talk about is what is the rule for multiplying powers with the same bases. But before we do that, I just want to give you a quick example of what this might look like. So in other words, we have 3 to the 4th times 3 to the 2nd, and that equals 4 to the 4th power is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, and then times 3 to the 2nd power is 3 times 3. And if you take a look at this, that is really saying I have the number 3 6 times, so 3 to the 6th. And that's just basically saying I can take my 3 to the 4th power and I can add my 2nd power together. That's how I'm going to come up with the 6 as the exponent. So that's the reason why the rule is the way it is, but you need to know what the rule is. You add the exponents together and the base stays the same. Very important that it's with like bases only, and then the algebraic piece of that would be a to the m power times a to the n is really just a m plus n as the exponent. How do you multiply powers with the same base? Well, I kind of showed you once. We'll run through it again. This is saying I'm going to take 12 and then add 4 plus 3, which is 7. So 12 to the 7th power would then be my answer. So pretty quick, pretty straightforward. The bigger issue here is understanding why it works the way it does. So just make sure you have that understanding and you should be good to go. Here our base is -5 and we're adding our exponents because of the multiplication that's happening. So -2 plus 7 will give me an answer of -5 as my base and 5 as my exponent. Be careful when you are adding the bases, or sorry, adding the exponents if there's two negatives that has a negative base and so on. So just be aware of that. Algebraic expressions will sometimes have powers being multiplied, and you're going to have to work with those. The first example here is 4x to the 5th times 9x to the -12th. And because we're multiplying, we're going to multiply the 4 and the 9 together, and that will give us 36. And then we have our x to the 5th and x to the -12th that we're multiplying together, and we multiply those. We know that we add, so x to the 5th plus the -12 there. So then my final answer is going to be 36 times x to the -7th power. And here's where I was talking, I just mentioned previously about negative exponents. We're not done here because we have to deal with that negative exponent, simplify that. So we are then left with 36 over x to the 7th power. And that is the final answer on that problem. Second one, we have 3 multiplying of terms, and then we have 2 different variables. So this is how we're going to do this one. You want to first multiply the numbers together. So 2 times 9 times 3, which is 54. And then you'll want to group the A's together and multiply those. The reason they don't have to be next to each other is the commutative property. You can move them around when you're multiplying. So we have the A times the A squared, which is A, and then 1 plus 2, which is A to the 3rd power, really. And then we have the B that's left over. I'll make this a different color. we have the b here that's not attached with anything, so it's just b to the 4th. So I now have this for an answer, and there is no more simplifying that I can do, so I'm done. That's my answer. All right, your turn. You have 3 problems here to answer. The first 2 are just solving because there's no variables, and then the third one is going to be simplifying the best you can with the expression. Please put these on Google Docs. There should be a link on my website. Click that link called Google Form and then type in your answers. Please use the caret key for exponents. The caret key looks like this. So it would be your number, whatever that is, and then caret, and then your other number. This one would be your base number, whatever that is, and then this would be your exponent. And that's how you would write that. All right, it is the end of the video. Please write your favorite ice cream flavor on the top part of your notes, on the front next to where it says Cornell Notes at the very top. There's that box in the upper right-hand corner. Please write your favorite ice cream flavor there. That shows me that you have watched this video. Thanks for watching. I look forward to working with you on this in class.